Gaz Collection 2 seems to have gone past in a blink of an eye. We're in the final round now. Challenge 12. Mike on top right. Hey, I'm Mike. Today we're doing Challenge 12 of the Gaz Collection, the second Gaz Collection. It's for a Porsche 911, a RQ82. I don't have a big interest in it. I think there's way better Porsche out there, but it's a prize car for the garage. So let's crack on and see if it's doable. I have done all the previous 11 and I have claimed all the packs, etc, etc. We're not doing any of that. We're just going to do Challenge 12 quickly and then run through and get that prize car. There are 12 rounds, 6 per day. I'm going to try and use this little screen on the left to try and get a better view on what's coming up. Hopefully that will save me doing a lot of clicking it on and back. Obviously that's the point of it. It is just quite small on my phone. But I think if I'm concentrating, I can probably work it out. I have my two RQ62s that are four-wheel drive standard tyre, which are awesome. I've used throughout the challenge when the RQ is allowed. I will be using them a lot, I suspect, in the next 12 rounds. Put the Jaguar in, I think. Maybe it's not going to win against itself, so we'll put it against that guy. Yeah. These cars all seem to be maxed in the opposition, so we can't match them necessarily. Put that guy in for the drag. He's not much of anything, but we'll put him in. And that gives us the RQ to use our Evira, our Lotus Evira. That is absolutely awesome. I know what, why don't we try and get that Lotus in every round, in all 12 of them, see if I can do it, because that is going to pick up any of the losses, because every time I race that, you get at least 100 extra points. I'm going to prove me wrong now by doing this. No, 113. I'm going to try and get that in every hand. Now, the RQ might not allow it, but I'm quite willing to take a loss to just get that in every hand. Sorry if you're trying to follow along, and this is not really going to help you if you don't own the Lotus, but it will give you a good demonstration of how that Lotus is a powerful car and really, really does beat things up. I know it's a high RQ car. Anyway, we've got 4 dirt. It is a high RQ car, which means it could be a problem to us. So let's find the dirt stuff first, and then if we can, we'll bring it back in. There's a lot of cars. I've got quite a lot of duplicates that are fuse material at the moment in this range, and that clutters up the area, of course, trying to find the one specific all-surface tyre car. Not sure really. Oh, hang on, Suzuki will be a good one, I think. When they were they super rares? They must have been super rares. When they were super rares, I used to have 3 max in them. They used to be useful. I only maxed 1 as an ultra rare, which is a shame. Right, does that give me? That gives me 100. I need 3 more points. What can I knock down? I've got to knock something down. Come on, come on, I can do this. I mean, I could just put one of the other big boys in, of course. That KTM has become more useful in the last couple of days, last couple of weeks, maybe a month. Let's see what I can do. If I get rid of that, what else can I put on that? That's only against a performance tyre 4-wheel drive car, so anything should do, really. Let's see if that works. It's got a terrible handling, but it is off-road and it is all surface tyre cars, so it should be fine. But this is going to get the big points, hopefully. 185. There you go. So that should do it. 566 to 0. Perfect. We've done 2 rounds with the Lotus. Let's see if we can keep going. All wet. There is a mighty 1 mile though, which that will be perfect on. If you don't have that Lotus, when you watch it, it goes from 0 to 120 in a split second, and then it stays there. It's a really mega car. I have actually seen it at the Goodwood Festival of Speed. It's a mega car, really crazy fast in real life, but also in the game. So I need my standard tyre stuff again, don't I? Struggling to find stuff like that. I could put the Lotus, Jaguar in. I'm always a bit dubious of that Jaguar because it's not really a performance car. It's a drive around town old man car, isn't it? I used to own a Jaguar, I can say stuff like that, because that Jaguar is a drive around town old man car, whereas the Jaguar I had was an XJR, and it was a crazy fly off the line, move like you've never seen before thing, with a really comfortable armchair in it. Okay, that's round 1 done, race 1, sorry. I don't know why they call them rounds, they're races. Race 2 for my standard tyre. Must have a really good win ratio, that white standard tyre car. Yeah, I keep calling it Lotus. The Jaguar isn't doing great. That loses. This one might be okay. It's just okay for the other standard tyre, 62 RQ. And Lotus, here we go, off the line straight away, 217, 100, 200 points, 216, perfect. And that's the power of that Lotus, and also the other things around that area that are specifically drag cars that are electric. Okay, so we've got fast track, that's probably best for that. Find my twisty stuff, they're probably twisty. So Forest Road North Loop. Will that do on the Forest Road? No, it's the same tune. So 58, I need something for the Forest Road in wet. I don't really know. Will that beat it? It's the same RQ, is it? Honestly, it doesn't matter because the Lotus will pick up the numbers. But, you know, we should try and beat things. Okay, that's a win for the Volvo. Yeah, it did obviously lose. So that's 387 to 50. Still a win though, overall. Right, got 2 dry and 2 wet. And mixed, which is mainly dirt, wet dirt. We get away with this? Probably get rid of that. Get something more twisty, that'll do. That's an awesome car, that Volkswagen. It's an awesome looking car and an awesome car. So that's a crazy loss against an RQ38. But we do win the whole lot anyway because obviously of the Lotus. But that was crazy, wasn't it? RQ50 versus, they're both standard tyre. That was absolute crazy. Anyway, where are we going? We've got 2 dry, 2, 3 off-road. So we really want to get rid of that. It's not winning anything, is it? So, put that in. It's slightly better than the one that they've got. What have we got? It's really hard to find off-road stuff in the middle. Oh yeah, I forgot about Miss Suzuki. I should always remember the Suzuki. Right, this lot should be fine. There we go. 50 points. 67 points. Good. That's a win. We'll skip all the rest then. 405 to 0. Nice. Right, that's the first 6 rounds of the 12 done. We will wait until the tickets refresh and we will continue trying to get that Lotus Evija in each hand. It might get harder as the hands go up, of course, because it might get a bit more restricted in numbers in RQ. However, also, it might be more required later on, as this is the final challenge to win a Legendary. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back to do the second half of the final challenge to claim that Porsche 911, the RQ82. Let's just run in and have a bit of a look. So, we've got a dirt, a grass, and a mixed river crossing. What can we find for that? I'm going to keep remembering I've got that Suzuki. I need to be using that Suzuki. It's a good RQ saver for this challenge, and it's a good dirt car. In fact, there's not that many of them, to be fair. So it's going to be useful. I could put the Holden in. Maybe I'll put the Holden in. It's a 000, but that doesn't mean it won't win. I don't really want to upgrade it if I can help it. I sort of thought that would be the one I would have to upgrade. No, it won. Excellent. Good. Yeah, I thought I might have to upgrade that because it did look a bit sparse on the all-surface tyre off-road type stuff. This is 5 wet. 2 of them are drags. So we'll keep our Lotus and we'll see what we can do. That could be a drag car, maybe. And then we need our 2 trusty standard tyre 4-wheel drive 62s and something a bit higher up the other end. Yeah, maybe swap them. Okay, Deal's Gap is a very long track. It'd be good to have a better car on it. Alright, let's see what this does. That just wins. Wow. Okay, I thought that would be further ahead. Something lost there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, next one, race 9, round 9. We've got 2 dirt and an Ocean Beach Slalom, which is a really tricky track. I think the Ocean Beach Slalom is the trickiest track to find a car for because there's so much tarmac and then you have that drag at the end in the sand, which you can get away with performance tyres, 4-wheel drive on, but probably shouldn't. Right, so they are okay, I think. So now I've just got Forest Slalom. Do I go high RQ? And that thing is on the Ocean Beach Slalom. That's going to be hard to beat, I think, that on the Ocean Beach Slalom. I don't know, man. It's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, as I say, that Ocean Beach Slalom probably the hardest thing to match. Swap them over and see if that's any good. You know, being all-surface tyre, four-wheel drive, it might have a chance. Let's just drop that in and see what happens. Round 1, Lotus. Let's see if it gets its 100 points. Oh, it doesn't. What a letdown. Oh, terrible car. Right, round 2. What? What? Oh, it's a Volkswagen with slick tyres. That was a mistake. Never mind. That's what comes of not looking too closely at the stupid little graphics that I can't see because I'm an old man. Never mind. We'll get rid of it and pretend it never happened. So reasonably we're looking for something off-road and Suzuki. Why do I keep forgetting that damn Suzuki? Right, so that gives us more RQ. Do we go with this guy? This guy's quite useful. He's becoming more and more useful, I feel. Every so often you see him winning in places where the other two, the RQ79 standard tyre things, win. They're the Hyundais. Interesting. Okay, that's a good win, that one now. So let's just check the other ones, but I'm pretty sure. This might be a bit dodgy, depends on how far behind it is. No, it does win. Good. Okay. And we know the other two are right, surely. Tiny little Caterham. Oh, I never said thank you. Thank you to all those people who backed me up on the Alfa Romeo and the Alfa Romeo discussion a couple of videos ago. That Caterham just reminded me because in the UK we call it a Caterham, but for some reason the Europeans call it a Caterham, which is a weird thing to call it. But anyway, we're not worried about that, but it's a Caterham if anyone's from Europe and wants to know how to pronounce Caterham properly. Also, Alfa Romeo. Not Alfa Romeo, there it is. Alfa Romeo. My Lotus should beat it anyway, so that's good. Right, we'll put that big boy in, and that will really get us the points on the last race. Yeah, here we go. 123. Skip ahead, so something lost again. I hope you're not using me as a resource to work out what wins and what loses. Honestly, Top Drive Records is the place for that. But if you are, then I'm very sorry that every time we do a round, something loses. But right, anyway, we got a gravel and we've got two city streets things. So we need another big boy for the mountain incline. That'll get me some good points. And then we need something for the gravel on the forest slalom. And then we need two medium, which I suspect might be difficult because I haven't got very good medium stuff upgraded. Outside of the standard tyre cars, I suppose. Can we put that guy in? He's got a low 0 to 60. I don't imagine he goes around corners very fast, though he's a Bentley. Let's see if those two win. I don't think they should be a problem particularly, just because of the two big cars, the legendaries, this guy and the one on the incline. I mean, that's 190. It's going to be hard to lose from that. 514, nice. Right, this is the last round. This has come around quite easy. I didn't think it was going to be difficult. I'm not missing very many cars. That's all dry and there's dragging it fast. I'm not missing very many cars from the tag. It's been a crazy good tag for me. I was worried that they might put a little stamp on it to say no prize cars for the final challenge, but they didn't, because that would have really screwed me over, because quite a lot of the good stuff are prize cars. Much like that Dodge Challenger. Let's put that Dodge Challenger on the drag and give the Lotus a chance on the Forest Road. This should win easily because it's a really good drag car. That's what it does. Even though it is 6 RQ lower. 66 points, nice. Yeah, I'm not really missing much from this tag. It's crazy that seemed to have totally matched my garage for this Gaz stuff. Anyway, we are done. So we get to claim these prize cars and then the key to claim the final prize car. So let's get on with it. That is the super rare Mazda MX-5. I already own it, but I will take a second one just in case. That DS3 Performance I don't own. I'm happy to add that to the garage. Don't think it's going to be particularly useful at RQ50 though. This thing, the Ford Mustang, I don't know, it might have its place in the world. It's got a low 0 to 60. So I'm pretty happy to have that. I mean, none of those 3 cars are setting the world alight, but just you wait until you see this Porsche. Here we go, RQ82. Yeah, I mean, it's a prize car. Oh, hello, look at that thing. Mitsuoka. I don't think I've ever seen that card in this game before. That is a weird looking car. The seat's really high up. You wouldn't want to turn over in it, but I guess it probably doesn't go fast enough to turn over. Anyway, yeah, this Porsche RQ82, it looks pretty awful. I don't even think it stacks up as an RQ. There it is. Porsche 911 GT1. I don't know why it's in a weird black and white picture as well. It's not that old. Yeah, I don't think it stacks up very well against any of the other Porsches in the Epics or the Legendaries. But we'll add all them into the garage and we'll go and 1-star it, and I'll show you my collection of Porsches that are way better than it. Let me just find Porsche on the list. It's down here somewhere. Next line, Porsche. There we are. 144 Porsches I've got. Yeah, see, I mean, look at this lot. Look at all these cars. All of them. I know they're high RQ and they should be better, but the stats, 3.591, which is going to go to 3.394. I think that's going to get beaten by every Epic in the book, isn't it? I mean, realistically. Never mind. That's it in the bag anyway. That's another challenge done and another prize car in the garage. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing on this challenge. Hopefully you are getting through it and claiming all the good stuff that you can get. Thank you very much for watching this video. Get yourself out of here. We are done.